My ex says I got her pregnant. We only had sex once, but the paternity results say something else. It says I'm 24M, the father. We went this lab that does prenatal paternity tests. At first I thought she, 22F, was saying bullshit because I dumped her, then 3 weeks later she's telling everyone she's pregnant. And I broke up with her because of that, since according to her I didn't want to be a father. Then made it worse when I was saying there's no way it's my kid because we had sex once over 4 months ago. And she says she's barely 10 weeks. What's freaking me out is it says I'm the father. So either she found a way to tamper with the results or she did something to me. As in, before we broke up, we'd sometimes spend the night at each other's apartments. I'm really worried since I take trazodone at night due to my insomnia problem, which leaves me knocked out completely. I don't want to think maybe she did something, but what else could it be? It sounds crazy, I know, but we literally have not slept together for months. I'd remember an important detail like that. Then the way she's been acting. She has this told you so look on her face, and that's made her blow up on me even more online about being a coward the whole time, and now there's proof I'm the father refusing to take responsibility. All my friends and my family that were on my side saying she's crazy or doubting me now when I told them there's no way the baby's mine. I don't know what to do about it now. Is it possible she figured out how to mess with the results, or is it possible she did what I think she did? How do I confront her about that? I'm not ready for kids. Edit to add more info. I know the last time we had sex was May 15th. I know it was this date because we barely came back from the movies and still have the ticket. And since other PPL keep assuming, yeah, I did use a condom, which is another reason why I was completely sure there was no way the baby was mine. Especially when there was already an ultrasound that said she's about 10 weeks pregnant now. That's why it's super confusing to me. It's why I can't stop freaking out about this. 10 weeks is almost 3 months. You had sex with her 4 months ago? The estimate could be off on the age of the fetus. Get another paternity test from another location and have the results sent to you. I'd get another test from a different lab. And talk to your doctor about the effects of the drugs you were taking. Could it affect your memory? Could you have had sex and not remember? Is it obvious that you're drugged or not? I hope she didn't have sex with you when you were out of it. That would be awful. If it's obvious you were drugged, then it would have been rape. Dude, get your info directly from the lab. Get a second test if you don't trust the first. But having sex one time is totally enough to get a girl pregnant. And fetal ages are just estimates. It is somewhat more likely that you got her pregnant that one time you had sex, and the estimate of the fetal age is a little off, than it is that she sexually assaulted you in your sleep. If you are unsure if the results, contact the lab and ask for a copy of the test results directly from them. Or wait until the baby is born and get a paternity test if the results say you are a dad. Be there for your child. Once is all it takes. But if you are concerned, do a second test. If you legit think she's lying, get another test. Can't argue with the data. Do you seriously think she could hack the result? How? Did you personally get the report directly from the lab, or did they give it to her? When a scientist says they did an experiment and got a certain result, the scientific community doesn't accept it as truth until scientists all over the world confirm they did the same experiment and got the same result. If you don't trust the data you have, get more data. If you seriously think she may have somehow raped you while you were sleeping, that's an extremely serious allegation. Ask yourself if you really believe that could have happened. Go to a crisis counselor and discuss it with them. Google rape crisis hotline in my area. If you're gonna go that route, you need to be prepared to say it to a judge. Confronting her is not necessary at that point. The confrontation will be managed by your lawyers. I am gonna be real guy, you're most likely the father. Get another court-mandated test, but conception date is based off her last period, which isn't correct. That's why most women carry over their due dates, because they're typically wrong about the date. Conceived. Good luck. But sex leads to babies even once. If she is in fact 10 weeks pregnant right now, exactly 10 weeks, probable date of conception is August 5 to 9. Probably date of sexual intercourse that led to conception is August 2 to 9. Possible date of conception could also be August 4 to 14. Possible date of intercourse could also be July 30th to August 14th. Edit 16 weeks. 4 months. From today is June 12th. Most agencies can send results to both parties separately. So maybe try to ask them to send the results to you directly. At the same time, try to get the test done at another place to be sure there has been no mistakes, and have them send the results to you directly as well. Also, since you are taking meds, consult the doctor who prescribed this meds and ask their opinion. They should be more helpful than us, random internet strangers. Can't wait for the update. Time to call Maury Povich. It only takes one time to get pregnant. How do you think people get pregnant on a one-night stand? But yay, get tested again, and even if you are RLY the father, go through court so you don't ever have to deal with her directly. Due dates are notoriously wrong. It's a guesstimate. You probably got her pregnant that one time. Get a second test to be sure, but I doubt that she did something to you to get knocked up. You made a comment stating that the lab sent the results directly to your account. How would she have been able to alter those? This may seem crazy to you, but you can get a girl pregnant by having sex with her once baby medium light skin tone. I think it's very unlikely that she successfully preserved your semen and impregnated herself after the fact. If that's what you're thinking, date of conception is an extremely difficult thing to tell with certainty. So I think it's a lot more likely that the doctor's guess is wrong, your memory is wrong, or she's lying about the test results. Either way, I think you need to speak to a family attorney ASAP. You should be able to compel your own paternity test, and you need to consult with someone about your options as far as being or not being on the birth certificate. This is precarious because if she thinks it's yours and you end up on the certificate, it could have consequences for you whether or not it's yours. Conception is usually based off the last period, which is wonky and hard to discern. She's probably farther along than 10 weeks, which is already almost 3 months pregnant. You're vaguely remembering having penetrative sex 4 months ago, paired with the fact that you said you two did stay at each other's places and could have had sexual contact while you were taking medication, leads me to think the results are probably correct and you likely are the father. Get another test if you're convinced she might have tampered with the results, but you likely are gonna have a child with your ex. Good luck, my dude. PSA. Guys, use a condom. Also, it's very possible you're the dad, but if you want to be super sure, just get another test and have the results given to you. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves and think the worst, that she raped you when you were out cold. Have you asked her about her recollection of the last time you all had sex? i.e., how long ago and under what circumstances? In addition to getting a second paternity test, That might be a good step to figuring out what might have happened before full-on accusing her of sexual assault.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.